going on, gamers? Today we're talking about Frank Morley and Marjorie Rice's crazy effects on geometry.
So teacher, who was Frank Morley?
Frank Morley was a mathematician in the early 1900s, but then he discovered something that changed everything.
But what did he discover?
He discovered Morley's triangle theorem, which means that if you trisect all three angles from any triangle, the intersections of adjacent trisectors always form a perfect equilateral triangle, like drawn on this paper.
So what about Marjorie Rice?
Marjorie Rice was a mathematician who began in 1975 studying translations. She was self-taught and didn't start till later in her life.
How could she have discovered something so massive with only a high school diploma?
Well, she did. She found tessellations when looking at a puzzle and got curious. She was very systematic, which means she tested a lot of variables. She didn't rely on traditional formulas, she used her own tools.
So did they actually have important contributions?
Frank Morley had a huge impact on geometry with his theorem. His theorem sparked a deep interest in angle trisection. He also sparked the development of geometric proof techniques. It was amazing because it applies that every single triangle produces a highly symmetric thing from an asymmetric figure.
But what about Marjorie?
Marjorie Rice had a very important contribution to geometry. She discovered new pentagons that can tile a plane, also known as tessellations. This was very impressive to everyone because she was a mathematician without any formal training. Her theorem was later verified by professionals and greatly helped the advanced study of the tiling theorem. Now here are some examples. In all, Marjorie Rice expanded Euclidean geometry by discovering new pentagons, proving the classical geometry problems were still open to exploration. Frank Morley deepened the field by uncovering profound and universal truths with simple geometry figures.